Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another Transformers review. But before I start talking about the featured bot of this review, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you're watching this video right here and have not subscribed to Patriot Prime Reviews, please hit that subscribe button right now. It won't cost you a thing, but will help me and my channel out tremendously. Now, on to the bot. The figure I'm going to go over in this review is the 30th Anniversary Brainstorm figure. This figure was a gift to me by friend of the channel, Rick Legaspi. He actually tracked me down in the TFCon dealer room, introduced himself, and gave this figure to me, a Cyberverse Optimus Prime, and I guess it was a Cyberverse Bumblebee, to my son Dylan. Just out of the blue, wanted to donate something to the channel. So Rick, thank you very much for this figure. This is one that I did not have in the collection, and he's a really cool looking bot. So without further ado, let's take a closer look at him. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. Brainstorm's alt mode is that of a very sleek and stylized starfighter, and this thing looks amazing. I love the looks of this vehicle. I mean, it's got minimal paint applications, but what it does have really works. You've got silver here on the weapons, silver here on the side, there's silver here on the vents, more vents here, little red up top, tamper-graphed Autobot insignias on both wings. On the back of the vehicle, you've got molded in thrusters, and there on the bottom, right there where the robot's feet will be, a lot of nice details on this figure. Now right here, he does have a transparent cockpit that can open, and underneath he does have retractable landing gear. So let's go ahead and pop the cockpit open, and we'll take a look at his headmaster partner, Arcana. And from what I understand, with this 30th Anniversary Brainstorm figure, this guy wasn't named, but the figure in G1 was Arcana, so we're going to call him that. Now, this was one of the first Headmasters to be produced by Hasbro since the 80s. And he's got fairly decent articulation. The head is on a ball joint, can move all the way around. Little bit of wiggle room there. Legs up, and he has a slight knee bend. Of course, the legs are fused together. Now, I'm not a big fan of the arms. The arms are all on this big panel. You can see the arms molded on the inside, but I'm really not digging the looks of that. Now, it really works when he transforms into a head, which, just like the original Headmasters, you just fold him in half, and there you go. But unlike the original Headmasters, there's no flap that covers up the robot face when he's in Headmaster mode. So there is Arcana. Very nice looking head sculpt. The yellow eyes do kind of blend in with the orange faceplate. But other than that, great molded detail. Now let's go ahead and get Brainstorm transformed into robot mode. Let's go ahead and shut the cockpit. Next thing you're going to do is fold the landing gear up, untab these sections right here, which will be the robot arms. Untab and unfold. Do that on both sides. There's a little flap right here. Open that up and get the fist out. There's one. And the other. There's a nice little tab right there you can catch with your thumbnail and pop the fist right out. Now what you're going to do is take the front of the starship and unpeg that. Open these flaps up, and now you're going to bring the legs around, just like so. Take this flap, bring it up along the back of the robot, and it's going to peg into that hole right there. So let's go ahead and get the camera positioned. Whoops, let's flip the feet out first. He has got some big feet. So let me get this camera in position. Now from here, you're going to take what was the tail fins of the Starfighter and just press back fully against the arms. Remove the blasters from the back of the spaceship. These will actually form weapons for the robot. They just peg in right there to the nose cone with those pegs on the blaster. Now take Arcana, and there's a little slot right here on top. We're going to put the head in, and when you put the head in, it activates a tech spec reader inside the chest. Hopefully it'll work. There we go. Did you see that pop up? It gives the speed, strength, and intelligence, just like the old Generation 1 toy. Shut that cockpit back. Get Brainstorm in position, and we'll give him his weaponry. One blaster in the right hand, and another blaster in the left. And now we have Brainstorm all armed and ready for battle. Just like spaceship mode, robot mode is sleek and stylized. He is definitely based on the IDW artwork. He is a really cool looking figure. Love that head sculpt. The body just works. Kind of weird with that big empty canopy on his chest, but it works. It's not too bad at all. Now you've got these big wings up here on the shoulders. You can fold these back if you want to kind of not make him so tall, but I kind of give him a slight angle like that. Now, as far as articulation goes, arms can do a complete 360. They can go up, down. There is a rotation at the elbow, and there is an elbow bend. No wrist rotation. Legs up, down, all around. Nice ratchets there on the hips. He's got a knee bend, a thigh rotation, and just a very little bit of ankle tilt. So yeah, there we have Brainstorm in robot mode, and I really like the looks of this guy. And now for some quick size comparisons. Here is 2014's 30th Anniversary Brainstorm with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, Titan's Return Brainstorm, and War for Cybertron Siege Voyager-class Springer. Yes, there's a big difference between 2014's Voyager class and 2019's. 2014's 30th Anniversary Brainstorm is a very unique looking bot. He's sleek, he's sexy, and he's definitely a presence on your shelf because of his stylized look. If you're a fan of the IDW comics, Brainstorm hits the mark. He looks like he stepped right out of the pages of the IDW series. The Headmaster gimmick, it works really well for this figure, and it's nice to see the Headmasters back in modern times, but I really don't like the looks of Brainstorm's Headmaster, Arcana. Not a big fan of those panel arms. So there you go, guys. 2014's 30th Anniversary Brainstorm. So, does the 30th Anniversary Brainstorm belong in your collection? Well, that depends. Are you an IDW fan? Are you a Brainstorm fan? If so, by all means, this is a great figure. Really cool transformation, really cool Headmaster gimmick, and by God, that's the size a Voyager figure should be. Very solid made. I mean, this is a great figure. Now, I'm more of a G1er. I like the blocky styles to my robot, but this is not bad at all. And I want to thank Rick Legospi one more time for gifting me this figure. I absolutely love it. I think he's great, and he's going to look good back there on my shelf. And guys, I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Don't forget to like, and don't forget to subscribe. I've got a lot more bots that I want to get in front of this camera right here, including this guy. I know you're probably disappointed that he wasn't the subject of this review, but I'm still playing with him. Give me a chance. Give me a bit. But I can't wait to get him in front of the camera. He is a really cool figure. Guys, once again, I appreciate each and every one of you. This is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!